technology wasn't there yet to do the white fillings. Gold was actually great. I have patients who still have gold in their mouths from 50, 60 years ago, and there's nothing wrong with it. It could last forever. But one, gold is very expensive now, and we don't really, it would probably cost way too much to do, the same gold crown we did, 100 years ago. And two, we're moving more towards the aesthetics and, something that tooth colored and, kind of blends in. That's, why we're kind of moving away from it. There is, with the amalgam, with the silver filling, a lot of people think, there are two issues. One is, again, I'm not a researcher, I can't tell you 100%, there's no definitive research that tells you, if you have silver filling, you're exposed to mercury, but it is a component in the silver filling. Some people are very against it, others couldn't care less. Some people have had it in their mouths for, decades, and, and there's no way to know if it's really causes issues, if it's really, something you want to remove. But the one thing I never liked about silver filling is that silver filling the amalgam is a metal, is a piece of metal that is placed in the tooth and kept, retentive, the retention of it comes by the way, it's mechanical. It's the way it goes in that holds it in place. It doesn't bond to the tooth, versus the white filling kind of bonds to the tooth, so you can be a lot more conservative and do a smaller preparation when you're putting in a white filling versus a silver filling. You have to drill out, for middle-aged people right now, most of us have had silver fillings done. Maybe at the time the cavity might have been a millimeter deep, but you would have to completely drill out half of the tooth to be able to put amalgam filling. And then what happens decades later, that amalgam filling, which is a piece of metal, stays strong. The tooth kind of gets undermined, and a cusp chips, and that piece that chips ends up causing the tooth to need a crown at that point. So a lot more extensive work over time, because we had to drill out so much tooth structure. And versus the white filling, you kind of drill a little bit out. All you need to do is take out the bad area, what's decayed, and then you just fill it, and you will conserve a lot of tooth structure like that.